In this Nations Cup video, we see a takeout on an Italian, and we've got some very hard decisions to make in our five-way fight for the victory. Hello everyone and welcome to the Nations Cup. Yes, we are doing a Nations Cup journey here. This is the next race that we took part in. As you can see, we're in some Nissan Silvias. In fact, it's actually Group 4 here in terms of the Nations Cup. And it's also at Lego Maggiore GP. There's Spurgy on pole position. We're 3.5 temps down there in P6. Of course, we're in P6. And this was on the 24th of May for those interested. If you want to go check out the live stream. But this is the best race from the live stream. I'd had 2 terrible races before this. I just couldn't get it right with the tyre wear because of a significant tyre wear. This was the one that I really needed to nail. And I got a good qualifying spot here, P6. Had a chance to potentially go a bit further up. And as you can see, we have a train of cars up ahead. So what can we do in this one? That is the question. Of course, I'm sure in here, it's a good race. You know, I don't know where I'm going to finish. But it's a good race. Well, I mean, I do know where I'm going to finish, but maybe you don't. And trust me, you want to stay tuned for this one. Let's advance further on then, and let's jump some live reactions as well. Hopefully these guys don't fight too much, because we really need to stay with P1. That's right. So this one was all about a little bit of slipstream, not fighting too much here, and trying to maintain that battle for P1 with the chance of maybe winning this race entirely. That's what we wanted to do. We've got Marisonic here, we've got Flash Dagger, does a bit of YouTube, we've got Bonnie 46, we've got Kokanjinch in P2. No idea, it's Spurgy, who is an old school player, did GT Academy back in the day like myself. A couple of years after me, I believe. I think it's 2014. Spurgy could confirm if it's in the comments. Don't see him around too much, but nice to see him racing here. We get to lap number 3 then, and we're still in this fight for the battle, and there's a bit of contact up ahead there between Bonnie and somebody else. It looks like both Italians actually coming together then, which gives Spurgy a bit of breathing room there. Somebody behind me there. Sorry, I got a bit frightened by the driver behind me here as we go into the left then. Oh, look at this. So close together here. We can put a blanket over everybody here as we go into the right. Marisonic going for that move down the inside. Bonnie losing another spot then as we lead that corner. And I'm in a bit of a predicament here in terms of Bonnie and the driver behind then. So I'm starting to look a little bit here, and the other driver is as well. Let's jump to some live reactions then. Oh, wait, I'm in the middle, 3 wide. Well done, been out. That was stupid. Yeah, that was a bit of a stupid move there. Trying to take 2 people into one corner. Very dangerous to do. Good if you can pull it off, but very unlikely when it's the last race of the evening and people are very well warmed up in that situation as we go through the left. It looks like they got a bit out of shape there as we go through that left-hander and jump to some more. Oh, he's got a 0.5 penalty as well. But yeah, I mean, I was trying to sort myself out there because I knew where the other guy was, which is why I slowed up a bit more. Yeah, at least he's moved off the racing line. Fair enough. Fair enough. Toppy now is taking that penalty. We're up to P5, but now our goal is to really try and catch up to P4 and maintain in this battle. You know, we really want to go for the victory here. If we can get in that battle, you know, make sure we're in the fight for it, then you never know what can happen in this race. We've advanced to lap number 6 then. Out of 20, I love these long races in the Nations Cup. They really are glorious. I do enjoy them. I really do. And we're going through the S's here as we go through here. Oh, a little bit of a wiggle. That isn't good as we go through the left hand. Oh, got a lift as well. Oh, no. Huge error there. Huge error. We're dropping now, but might get dropped by the leaders here. And I do not want that. I do not want to get dropped by the leaders at all. I need that slipstream. I really do. It keeps me up there. It keeps me in the battle because they can, of course, help each other as we go into the left hand on lap number 9. Then you can see it ahead. They're in the big old fight for the lead. We're just off it here. And look who's caught up. It's Bonnie. Bonnie's caught up then. Really on fire there. You can see they've got the fastest lap as well. 2:04.9 then as they head in towards turn number 1. In we go. Yeah, I think he had dirt on his tyres. I'm glad that I sort of spotted that because there's no way he would have left me room on the outside then. Yeah, so I saw Bonnie had just run a little bit wide. I'll just use Bonnie. I'll try to anyway. And I say I'll try and use Bonnie as best as I can to try and push myself towards that battle. That's why I didn't fight it too much. You know, you've got to play it smart here. We're only halfway into the race. A long way to go. The tyres have to survive. And if we could use Bonnie. Unfortunately, Bonnie, boom, flying out. Increased fastest lap there, 2:04.7. We've just improved our lap to a 2:05.1. Bonnie down the inside of Mario Sonic there, up into P4. But look at this. The big old fight that's happening ahead means we're getting closer. Now, I did anticipate during this race that Spurgy may struggle. I've not seen Spurgy in the previous races, which suggested that this was his first race. So getting used to tyre wear was very difficult. We'd had that same problem in the first 2 races. With very little practice, we found we had much more tyre wear, or bigger tyre wear than everybody else in terms of getting used to the car. By this race, though, we'd actually got used to it, and I'd actually tried the Ferrari in a previous race as well, but the Silvia is better on the tyre wear. See Mario Sonic going back for that move on Bonnie, then through the right-hander, and we're in the fight, folks. It's once again a battle, 6-way battle for the lead there. Flashtiger's just taken that lead. Flashtiger was in P4 at the start of this race, if you go back in the video. So Flashtiger's done very well there to maintain or go forward in this race as we go through the S's then here at Lego Mature GP. Through the left-hander, Bonnie's off! Bonnie's had a huge off there. Gotta be careful as we go through then. And yes, we do. Oh, my word. We survived that one. Bonnie off again. Bonnie was pushing so hard, though. Really well. So Bonnie's got a lot of work to do to try and catch up to the rest. In fact, Bonnie doesn't do it, I'm afraid. So lap 15 then. We're back in the pack finally. And look at those lap times on the right as well. 2:05s all the way through. That's what we needed in the first 2 races. We only got it in this race. We're in the fight, though, which is the main thing here. We're in the fight, so we've got every chance of still winning this race as we head into the right. And I love that Fast and Furious livery up ahead. Obviously, it's from Tokyo Drift, that livery, when he does this final race. As we head down the hill then and heading towards the sharp right hand. Anyone going to make a move here? That is the question. Not quite as we go into here. And you can see Flashtiger's got a tiny bit of a gap there to Spurgey as we go through here. The Italian's right up Mario Sonic's chuff there. You can see that, my word. That is very close as we head into the S's. You can see how fast these guys are. I really am on my limits here in terms of speed right now in this Silvia. It's not a car that I really like. It doesn't suit my driving style that well compared to the Ferrari as we go through the left-hander. Oh, the Italian's so close to going off there. Similar to his compatriot there, Bonnie, earlier on. But managed to survive at this one as we get a good run on the Italian as we head over the crest of the hill and down towards Banky Boy. Am I going to go for it? That's the question. Let's jump some live reaction. I was thinking about it. I'm going to have to time it, like, perfectly. Yeah, okay. It's one of those where I have to time it perfectly. The wrong move could cost 1 or 2 seconds and then we're out of the fight. We have to nail it bob on. We're 1.5 seconds off the lead here. Everything to play for. We have 5 laps remaining. Can we do it, folks? Can we do it? So it's all about timing this to perfection, going for the move where we need to. It's why people ahead are also not making any drastic moves here. Strategic play, chess play, essentially. Place your car where you need to place it at the time. Now, I'm at the back of this pack, so I need to start making a move on, to be honest. We go through the right-hander then, continue on out of there. The Italian goes extremely wide. We go wide a little bit here. Gonna have dirt on our tyres. They're definitely gonna have dirt on their tyres, so I go for a bit of weaving here to get rid of some of that dirt. That does work for those interested. Nice little tip there for you as we go into the right-hander. You can see how deep the Italian's gone then as we go through here. Oh, we're gonna be side by side up here. Really didn't want this. It's gonna slow us down massively compared to Spurgey and Mario Sonic then as we head towards the left-hander. Oh, I nearly rear-ended them there, but all looks fine then as we go into the right. We're still very close to them. Into the left then we go through. I think those yeah, the tyres are still struggling a little bit there from the Italian. Understeering a bit, maybe struggling with tyre wear there as well is the Italian as we head on towards Banky Boy then on this back straight then. Do we have a run on them this time? That is the question. Yes, we do. Are we going to go for it this time then? We're getting closer, closer, closer. In we go. We do. We send it. We send it. Do we get it stopped? We do indeed. We're up into P4 then. Well, hey, happy days. That's 2 positions gained so far, but the Italian's coming back at me here. You can see why it matters so much to get it right. We didn't lose that much time to Spurgey, thankfully. And the Italian gives it up there. It's just struggling with that understeer that bit more. So we are up into P4, but we need to catch up to Spurgey now. That's what we need to do as we head on to the final lap. We do catch up to Spurgey. We are 1.7 seconds off the lead. I think it's a bit of a reach to go for the lead, but who knows what happens? Mario Sonic could send it on Flash Tiger. Spurgey could send it on both of them, and we could just go clean on through. Anything can happen here as we leave that corner. We're even closer to Spurgey now than ever. Through the left-hander. Spurgey braking a little bit for that corner. Trying to avoid that to avoid the tyre. In towards the braking zone we go. Very close here. Do we get a run out of here? Oh, little wiggle on the steering wheel then as we leave that corner. Gonna head down towards the sharp right-hander. Can we send a lunge? We're close enough for a lunge a little bit. Go for a little bit. Look there. Heading down towards the inside. No, not quite. Spurgey brakes really late there as we go into that right-hander. And it's status quo for now as we head back up the hill then and towards the S's. So we've got half a lap to go. Can we at least get on the podium? That is the question as we go into the left. We're going to jump some more live reaction right about now. Oh, Spurgey nailed that better than me. He did indeed. He nailed it beautifully. He did. Spurgey. Come on. Oh, man. I am wishing that car to go a little bit quicker, but Spurgey absolutely nailed the S's. Fair play to Spurgey here. The gap closing to leader all the time here. Flash Dagger will be nervous, wanting to get the win. Spurgey looking on the outside. Banky Boy then doesn't quite work out. Mario Sonic defends that very nicely as we'll leave that corner then. It's Spurgey now who's going to go back on the defensive. Was on the offensive there just for a brief moment, but we get a bit of understeer there to the left. We did not want that as we go into the right-hander then. We've got a quarter of the lap to go. Can we get the podium place? I would love a podium after the races I'd had. And this is a brilliant race time for us as well in terms of the 205s constantly. I thoroughly enjoyed this one. I really did. So to get a podium would just, you know, put the cherry on the cake, essentially. As we leave that corner then, we're going to head down towards the last corner then. We're having a bit of a look. Are we going to send it? That is questionable. Spurgey get it wrong as we go into the left. Let's jump to the live reaction once again. No. Ah. What a race! What a race! Oh, my word. Oh, man. Oh. I'm so glad I could give you a good race at the end. Oh, my word. Well played to Flash Dagger there. Yeah, really well played to Flash Dagger. Well played to the top three, to be fair. Mario Sonic, Spurgey, and the Italians as well. You know, Concaccic and Bonnie. They were flying. They really were flying. Everybody was flying. And it's nice just to have a fantastic race because, as I said in the stream, we'd had two poorer races, which is what I've not shown you here. But we did manage to get a fantastic race there. Now, hopefully you did enjoy it. That got me 280-ish points there, 281 points. You can just see it there. But, hey, I'll take that. I'll take that into the next round of the Nations Cup, and we'll see if we can do any better. Make sure you subscribe for the next round of the Nations Cup. But that is it for me, folks. Give it a like on the way out if you did enjoy the video. There are 2 videos there to check out. But once again, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video or live stream again very soon.